If Tesla stock goes down to $69.42, Chicken Genius Singapore will sell everything and then he would go all in. Why? Because of valuation, because at $69.42, the valuation would be really cheap, the earnings would look pretty good, and the growth still looks really promising, so that would be a really good price to get in. What's his reasoning? Because it's 69. Things like this make me like Chicken Genius Singapore. Let's catch up with everything that Chicken Genius Singapore said. He also is posing this question, when is the bottom? And he does have a pretty strong opinion on this. We'll get into that as well. This is when Chicken Genius Singapore started selling Tesla stock, so pretty much right at the top. Good job. And look, largely I agreed with Chicken Genius Singapore on August 15th. I made this video, which no one watched, by the way. I said basically, sell Tesla now or years later. I specifically said most likely, actually, it will drop further. And I was specifically talking about May. I would need to check the dates, but somewhere here during May, I told my brother to buy Tesla stock and he was dollar cost averaging. So he bought, I think, as low as here, probably. I don't remember exactly, but I told him, look, it's a lot more likely that Tesla stock will go down more. And then in August, I told him, hey, look, if you you have a pretty nice return now, you can sell now, but I still think it is more likely to go down. And it sure did. I bought Tesla stock in early 2019, by the way, and I watched my holdings go down about 50% at one point. My track record is that I'm a bit early. Unlike Ken, though, I did not sell any of my Tesla stock. Here's the reason why. 99% of actively managed US equity funds underperform. And maybe Chicken Genius Singapore is in that 1%. In which case, I would say, great for him. Chicken Genius Singapore had the infamous $140 price target. It actually was a range, $140 to $120. And he started buying Tesla stock at $159. Then he bought more a few days later. However, on December 22nd, here is what he said. Will be taking a loss. My 7.5% entry into Tesla stock was too early despite waiting for months. Will close half of the position. I told everyone not to catch a falling knife, yet I did exactly that. Donkey move. Will follow my rules again, says Chicken Genius Singapore. On December 27th, Chicken Genius said, this is not the bottom of Tesla. Durable bottoms, you will see a phase of consolidation. December 27th, right here, this is where Tesla stock was. And yeah, it was a little bit lower here. And then the stock did go up quite a bit, although I believe he is not talking about a local bottom. He's talking about the basically macro bottom. So he believes still, it would appear to me, that Tesla stock will go down probably quite a bit. He already thought that Tesla stock looked cheap. However, cheap can go cheaper than earnings per share growth flips. On December 30th, this is how Ken's portfolio looked like. As you can see, a lot of cash, 70% cash, a little bit of hodling basically, so buying and keeping, and this one is interesting, bag holding. About 5 days ago, Chicken Genius said that Tesla has moved 43% from the bottom in 2 weeks, and therefore he cleared his longs, or maybe not therefore, but he did clear out his longs, and market has been up purely due to liquidity injections. I believe the rug pull is coming soon, basically, says Chicken Genius Singapore. Here are his positions as of January 24th. I don't think there is Tesla stock anywhere in here. And as you can see, it's mostly cash, 85% cash. Chicken Genius is calling this latest rally a sucker's rally. You can hold me accountable to this, says Chicken Genius. His S&P 500 target is 3,200 for this year, which would be a little bit over 20% down from where we are today. He says, remember the feels back in April and August last year. For a massive drop, the narrative has to change. Don't oversize shorts, just cash and patience. When bottom, when buy. This bull run is purely driven by liquidity injection from the Treasury offsetting anything the Fed has done. Maybe trying to spend every last dollar to threaten to raise the debt ceiling. And then, Chicken says, this market will crash, but my calls always lag. He says it's not about the fundamentals anymore, it's the last greed run before a reset. Markets do not bottom without a positive shift in monetary policy. And then he gives this screenshot and he says these are nice criteria. Currently, I would assume that Ken's sort of price target is around $60, although this one is not. I don't think he is that convinced about this one because there is obviously a question mark here, and in the video he doesn't really mention that. Although with the previous price target of $140, he was quite certain about that one. And what do I make out of all of this? Well, I will share all of that as we react to some parts of this video from about a month ago.
Wake up, nothing is easy in life. If it was easy, it has no value.
I fully agree with that. I mean, it was not easy for me to look at this buying opportunity and be excited. Actually, it was quite easy. I was very excited. But I stopped reading comments because a lot of the comments just did not make any sense to me. Because I was looking at this and I was like, whoa, this is a pretty good buying opportunity. And in the comments, it said, oh, I'm a bag holder. Well, my wife likes nice bags, and this one looked nicer than a Gucci bag because it's a Tesla stock bag. If you did sell at the bottom, and there are people that did, I feel really bad for you. It sucks. You have to learn your lesson and then you move on, you change. Or if you are a trader, then this is just a part of your life. You will make bad bets. Inevitably, many of your bets are going to be terrible. Even the #1 ranked Tesla stock analyst on Wall Street, who ranks number 11 on all of Wall Street overall, he only gets it right 50% of the time. Literally just a flip of a coin, except when he is right big time. He outperforms the market in quite a significant way. But if you are a long-term investor, you can make it so that pretty much all of your bets eventually actually end up working out in your favor very heavily. Check this out. S&P 500, which is really my favorite index fund and perhaps my second favorite investment that you can buy on a stock market. Since 1928, there has not been a single 20-year period where you would have not made money eventually. And if you hold for 30 years, then on average, you are making pretty nice money, although not by Tesla stock standards.
Fundamentals. Let's talk big picture. I still believe that Tesla is the best company on this planet. They make great products, so much so I broke all my rules to buy a little stock. Actions speak louder than words. However, as an investor, you need to separate your emotion. 99% of investors can't. And I find it hard at times too. If you follow my tweets, after adding 7.5%, I cut half my position, took the loss. If I didn't, I would have been down an extra 100K. At a certain point, you just need to put your ego aside, live to trade another day. You see, 10 years from now, I still believe that Tesla will be the most valuable company if they solve FSD. If.
To me personally, that is quite a small if, because you look at the number of AI parameters in AI models, they are increasing by 10 times per year. That is so much more than the Moore's law, which says the number of transistors doubles once every roughly 2 years. This 10x's every year.
Now, do you buy, sell, or hold? First, I'll cover sell. Answer is pretty simple. if you are using margin or leverage, sell. It's the same advice I've given forever. A mere 0.2 leverage, 0.2 can wipe you out if the stock drops 50%. Second, do you buy? No!
However, I really hope that Tesla stock, if we have a recession, drops down a lot so I can load up a whole lot more, because this buying opportunity was quite short.
Wait for the bottoming process. It will look something like the Bitcoin chart. Excess capital needs to be flushed out. For prices to go up, you need a lot of buyers. Where are the buyers? You tell me. Do you hold? Tesla has come down too much to sell, though the stock can very well drop another 40%. This is a bear market. If you believe that Tesla has the ability to do what they say, just hold. This hold is going to be a very long hold, so delete your trading app. Use this time to learn, to grow, and look for other opportunities.
So Chicken Genius Singapore is mostly counting on the markets to go down overall. Everything he thinks might come down. And if everything does go down, the Tesla stock, I believe, also will come down together with the market. Now, the question is, would Tesla stock go up a lot more first before the market starts to drop? If, for example, if Tesla stock goes to $300 and then the market drops, well, then will drop down all the way to $60? Hard to say. But if Tesla stock stays flat where it is right now, or maybe drops a little bit, and then we have a very bad recession, I would not be surprised if Tesla stock does indeed drop down to $60. And for me, that would be the best present, because I would be loading up on a whole lot more cheap shares. So right now it is more about, will the recession actually happen? Many think it will not happen, and also many think it will happen. So what will actually happen? Well, the real answer is no one really knows. It's all guesses. 10 years from now, though, I believe we will look back and say, oh, well, this was quite a buying opportunity for Tesla stock, which is explained right here by Elon Musk. You should watch that video if you haven't. My name is Matt Pocius. Like and subscribe if you haven't yet, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.